So today we're visiting city called SUWON. SUWON means water village. I did a research, but they said they don't know why. In fact, actually this village had problem with the shortage of water, so we don't know. And anyway, SUWON was created because of like the king, 22nd king of Joseon dynasty called Gwanggyo, built as a fortress. Actually, SUWON used to be located at other side. That's where the king relocated his father's tomb. So move all the houses here in front of this Paltalsan mountain, they newly created. But just moving some of the houses doesn't mean that's a new city, right? So I'm gonna explain later more. But anyway, I'm gonna walk and talk. Mainly, I'll just focus on the fortress because this fortress is beautiful. Okay? Let's just walk a little bit and talk more, okay? So let's go. Okay, but in Korea, every city basically have fortresses. So why this one so special? Because this fortress has a many facility. For example, like this one is called Gongsimdon. Its watchtower inside got spinal like staircase. It used to be allowed to go inside. I've been there maybe 16 years ago. It's got many holes, so you can use the hole to watch, but also shoot. But there's so many facilities I'm gonna show you. It was possible. I would like to explain it later, okay? But right now, enjoy the scenery of this fortress. It's just so beautiful, okay? Let's continue. This fortress, just like the other fortress in Korea, has 4 main gates, but also it's got very small secret gate to be used in case of emergency, right? Like when they cannot use the main gate. Do you wanna see? Right there, right down there. Let's go. See it? Let's go see it. Wow, so behind me is the cannon. So beautiful. Wow, so let me tell you one story. It's about 200 years ago when this was built. It was all possible because we have a 실학, which means useful study. Throughout the Joseon dynasty for 500 years, we have a Confucianist studying all Chinese books. But about 200 years ago, there's new group of people which they said we have to focus on like actual things like engineering, science, like commerce, like those things, right? So because of that, like the king trusted them and worked together, able to build this fortress. So they use the crane machine to lift the stone more efficiently and use the brick. It's better. It cushions the blow of the cannons because all the stone wall will collapse easily. And also it's just beautiful. I just don't understand. Like I come here so many times, I rarely see tourists from overseas. I don't understand. They all go to Japan to see all this nice castle, go to Europe, all see castle. So now we're gonna go take a look at the pavilion. King come here to visit his father's tomb like every year. So whenever he come, the most important thing is to take care of people who live here, also show his power of military, but also sometimes he rests, right? So this is the place, the pavilion, and in front of it, it's called Yongyeon, the dragon pawn. So dragon symbolized the king, so that's where the king used to sit there and enjoy the scenery and relax. It's actually open to public, anybody can go and take a rest. So let's go. So over here inside the fortress, they have a two water gate. This is the one, and there's a stream running through the city. So it provides the area where women used to come out and do the laundry. Not anymore, I guess up until 60, maybe 70s. I don't know. I wasn't born. Anyway, let's go continue. So when we invaded by Japan 400 years ago, we had a prime minister who wrote a book after that invasion. That he mentioned in the book that we needed two things. One is the 옹벽 that protects the gate. Another one is called chi, which is the part that sticks out of the wall, so soldiers can go and attack those enemies who are climbing up the wall. He mentioned we needed those. So the fortress have those. Understand? Let's go. Okay everyone, so this is another watchtower. You can rest here. It's beautiful. This breeze feels really nice. Anyway, we've been walking a lot. I'm gonna go to the 서장대, which is the military post. That's where the King Gwanggyo used to go and see the military training. Because whenever he come down here after building this fortress, the main reason is to visit his father's tomb, but also he did a lot of events. For example, treated the old people with the food and gift, giving the scholars the opportunity to take exam. Yeah, but then 8,000 people used to come here, but 6,000 people out of 8,000 were the military, because he wanted to show his military power to those political opponents. Because the part of the reason why his father was killed in the rice chest by his grandfather was because of all the political fights. It's complicated. Anyway, it's so nice. Can we take a break? Yes. Let's take a break. Hey. So he built the fortress, he built the castle, he basically created entire new city, but doesn't mean it functions on its own. So he opened the market. According to Japanese record, during the Japanese occupation time, he said it was as big as the markets in Seoul. And also he invited these volunteers among all the richest people in each village to move here and live to boost the economy, and giving them the privilege exclusively to sell ginseng and hats. It's called Gwanmo, the hats for the scholars. So try to boost the economy so it can function as on its own. You understand? We have to go more. Let's go. Right here you can have a great view of the wall, especially there's a chimney communication tower. It's very nice. So let's go take a closer look, okay? Let's go. So we are here at Hwangminjeong Pavilion located near the Seoho Lake. So King built a fortress, he created an entire new city, opened the market, invited all the rich people to boost the economy, but obviously our main industry was farming, so he needed to build water reservoir as an irrigation facility. So he used to have 4, now 2. The one we're visiting right now is the largest one during the dynasty. And this pavilion was built in 1830. And this one is very historical because about 100 years ago, 1908, our last king actually he came here to visit the tomb by rail, and he stopped here and he actually had tea in this place. This is an actual place. Let's go. Came here at Gwanggyo Lake Park. Wow, I never knew that Korean apartment get this pretty. Wow, this is a completely different area. Wow, you must come here and check out this area. It's so nice. So many bars available here. I wish I come here with someone else. Wow.